As a former electronics engineering technician, I'd like to create little demo circuits, to show off basic concepts in electronics, and the instruction book for these snap kits, electronic children's learning toy, that have this interesting simple circuit, which consists of a single pole, single throw slide switch, a little toy electric motor, a push button switch, a 1,000 ohm or 1K ohm quarter watt resistor, and of course a different with a little connector, connector with it blocks, and this device is called. So let me just get this back up. And this device is called a Silicon Controlled Rectifier, or a silicon, or an SCR. And another term for it is called a thyristor. That. And it only conducts electricity, that's through it, through the device. It's a three-terminal device. It only conducts electricity from anode to cathode only when the gate terminal is triggered with a voltage above 0.6 volts. And once the gate has been triggered, it will continue to conduct and turn on and keep the motor running. Okay, let me flip the switch. The motor is not running, and now let me trigger the gate of the Silicon Controlled Rectifier, and the motor is now running. I only needed to trigger the gate once, only a single time, and the motor is still running. Okay, the whole circuit, with it excluding the gate trigger circuit, sub-circuit branch, you have, the 3-volt battery. It's a single pole, single throw switch in series with the motor, which is in series connected to the anode of the Silicon Controlled Rectifier. Then from the cathode of the Silicon Controlled Rectifier back around to the negative terminal of the battery, which completes the circuit. And of course, to trigger the gate to turn on the motor, whether you go from battery, switch, motor, then connect to with a single pole, single throw with a push button switch through a 1 k ohm resistor, which limits the current being passed to the gate of the Silicon Controlled Rectifier, which is the actual element, circuit element internally inside the Silicon Controlled Rectifier to make the Silicon Controlled Rectifier conduct electricity to power to allow the motor to turn on and to stay on. Well, anyways, this is just an example of one type of electronic device, Silicon Controlled Rectifiers, which are used in appliances to control the electrical power to motors and also to lights. Pardon me, this thing keeps falling down on me. Well, but anyways, that's it for this little simple electronics demonstration.